హాయ్ హలో వెల్కమ్ టు తెలుగువన్. నేను మీ యాంకర్ శరత్. ఇవాళ మనతో పాటు ఒక స్పెషల్ గెస్ట్ ఉన్నారు. అండ్ మన నితిన్ గారు నటించిన తమ్ముడు మూవీతో పాటు తెలుగు ప్రేక్షకులకి మరొకసారి పరిచయం అవుతున్న మన సప్తమి గౌడ గారు. హాయ్ అండి. హాయ్.
Hi.
సో వెయిటింగ్ ఫర్ July 4th.
Yes.
సో హౌ ఇస్ యువర్ ప్రమోషన్స్ వర్క్స్ హియర్?
Hectic, but it's going on. Yes. One
ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
promotion. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ఏం చెప్పాలి?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
Are you good?
ఫర్ ఫీమేల్ ఐ థింక్.
No, it's fine. Are you good? But if you're good, then ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. If you're not, then ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
No, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ. Okay.
So nice to see you and very happy for your works actually, like Kantara and Bats in War.
Thank you.
And now Telugu in Thammudu, right?
Yes.
So how it started actually, Thammudu?
After Kantara, sir, Venu Sriram sir, he had a vision for the character Ratna. So I think after that he thought, okay, she will suit the character, and then we did a look test in 23. And he was okay with it after the look test. And then 23 and we did the look test. 24 August we shot for the movie. 25 we are releasing the movie.
సో అయితే కాంతార తర్వాత మీకు వచ్చిన స్క్రిప్ట్స్ కావచ్చు, మీరు కొన్ని అంటే నెక్స్ట్ చేసే ఫిలిమ్స్ కావచ్చు, ఎలాంటి స్క్రిప్ట్స్ వచ్చాయి అంటే తమ్ముడు కాకుండా, అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్?
It was very much like something very similar to Kantara because it had made such a big impact.
As Leela
Yeah,
created.
it made such a big impact. So most of the scripts were something like that, close to what they had seen me in Kantara. This is also like the look probably could be the same in Tamudu, but the character is very, very different from Kantara. So she's nowhere like Leela. So Ratna is very, very, very like probably like polar apart from Leela.
So Ratna has different world.
Yeah, everything. So her character is only very, very different. She's very, she's mad, little mad, basically. So yeah, I think the characters that were written were also like that. So because of which I said no to a lot. But Thammudu is, yeah, the character is very, it's fun. Like she gives like a little bit of a relief in an otherwise very, very serious movie.
I think you have many fight sequences also in this kada.
Yes.
So daniki
Trailer
special
lo, you can see it.
one shot with stick, right?
Yeah. So that we shot was a one take shot. That was that entire sequence. So that action sequence that we did, it was, there's a lot of action for everybody, for all the women in the cinema. There are a lot of women in the cinema. Everybody has like big action sequences. Andriki unnali, and I think everybody's put a lot of effort, and because my portion we shot in Araku, they were shooting in Maredmilli. Almost 80 days they were in the forest. So everybody's put a lot of effort, and yeah, action sequences were, I enjoyed action sequences. Was it very difficult? It was fun.
యాక్చువల్లీ అంటే ఒక ఈ బ్యాంగర్ ఇవన్నీ చూసినప్పుడు మొత్తం ఫిల్మ్ అంతా కూడా ఒక ఓవర్ నైట్ షూట్ అయ్యే ఎపిసోడ్స్ అన్నీ ఉన్నాయి కదా. సో ఆల్మోస్ట్ మొత్తం నైట్ షూట్సే ఉన్నాయి ఎక్కువ.
Yes, like I think 65% మొత్తం నైట్ షూట్స్ ఉండాలి, and the rest, so the story happens in one day. One night. Yeah, it go overnight. So it starts at somewhere the previous day 12 o'clock, next day 9 o'clock, 9-10 o'clock. Till then what happens in the movie. So that's the timeline of the movie. It doesn't happen over 6 months, 7 months. It's just like overnight. But they shot for 150 days, that's all. So it's just overnight what happens. So because of that we had to shoot the night portions at that time. Considering forest, around 6:30 it will become dark. So 6:30 to that early morning sunrise, probably around 5:36. Until then it's all night shoot. So because of that we had a lot of.
You have any problems faced during night shoots or something like?
No, I mean I've gotten used to night shoots. I've gotten used to forest because I was doing Kantara. The forest and night shoot is something that's not new to me. It feels like I did it
going
like,
to home.
It's like, oh,
whenever
forest.
scripts come to you like this is night shoot, okay,
Night
again,
shoot, forest, okay, let's go. So
forest became home to you.
Yes. So it wasn't that difficult actually, considering that I've already done it once.
స్పెట్స్ ఏంటి అంటే ఆల్ మీకు నార్మల్గానే స్పెట్స్ ఉన్నాయా?
No, because I've had one, just before this, I had like an irritation, like my eyes were twitching because of using like devices a lot.
So
Because
you
of that,
use mobile more?
I'm like, the thing is that probably if I'm using mobile also, I play a lot. So I have this game that's similar to Candy Crush, but not Candy Crush, something like that. So I continuously keep playing that game. I think I've played that game for the 3 weeks back. It showed how long I played. I played it for over 5 years. Continuously I've played.
5 years.
Yes. So you have to win the level and then you can build something in that. Yeah. So I play that over 5 years. So even if I'm watching something on the laptop, I'll be playing the game and I'll be watching.
Mostly your screen time will be
It's very high.
23 hours.
It's because of that game that it's very, very high. More than any social media or anything. It's called Matchington Mansion. I don't know if somebody plays it or not. But that game, and there's this other game, like as kids we used to play. It's called Sims. Where you can build your own house, your own community, everything. So these two games I keep playing always. So because of that, I had like my, eyes were twitching a lot, and it started watering. So I went, and then the doctor gave me drops, and he said use like blue light glasses.
But he said like don't use phone or don't play games.
He didn't say anything like that. He said just you're straining your eyes a lot. And I was also shooting for another Kannada movie at that time with Dhananjay. I wear lenses in that. So because of that, the strain was more on my eyes. So because of that, so I wear it when there's too much light, I wear it. Sometimes I forget and I don't.
So when you got the script, actually Thammudu meek narrate చేసినప్పుడు శ్రీరామ్ గారు, so what kind of things you have observed in the script, or else what excited you more?
That it's I got to learn a new slang of Telugu. Like I talk in a very the slang of the character is different, and I got to learn horse riding for the movie.
నేర్చుకున్నారా ఈ సినిమా?
Yes, I learned it I learned completely. I learned it at an equestrian center in Bangalore called Zippy.
So only for this movie?
Only for this I started.
Okay.
So I started in by the end of 23, and then by the time we started shooting, I could jump my horse till here.
Oh.
This height I could jump. I still have to learn that, but confidently I can jump.
You can jump.
Yeah. So I like horse riding now. I completely enjoy it. So I got to learn horse riding. That was one like amazing thing that probably I got to learn through the script for the character. The other thing is how the character is written. The way she talks, and the way the character behaves in general. She has her own the reason why she behaves, she has a story of her own. So there's a backstory to this character. So she has her own set of rules. The way she talks to other people, her family, everything. She has her own journey, her own life happening. And how the hero and everybody, and how she gets along there. So everything connects in the end, but that's like the that creates the curiosity in the movie. So these, the journeys, but how they all connect together, I think excited me the most. And
so
the dialogue.
Script చెప్పినప్పుడు like it's only revolving around Laya garu gaani అంటే ఇంకొక హీరోయిన్ కూడా ఉంది. సో మీరు దాని గురించి ఏం డిస్కస్
I mean, Laya garu is the soul of the cinema. Like if you see the name Thammudu, it's about the brother and sister bonding that's there, and how every other character comes into that genre, and how they have their own impact and stories in this journey that they take along. For like I was saying that you have your own journey, and somebody somewhere would have come and helped you. Some third person would have come and helped you, and that third person suddenly becomes a part of you suddenly start considering them your friend or best friend or family, like that. So like this, how people from everywhere come together in this cinema. Everybody, like for one cause, for one, it based off on the core thing is the promise that's been given, and how because of the promise situations arise, and how everybody comes and falls into place. Laya ma'am's she plays like a government servant. She's a civil servant in that, and she's very strong. She has her own principles. She fights for justice and what's right. So that's
because of that, I think she was into some problem, or
you're guessing the script now. Come on, tell me the story.
she have to went for some place,
Okay.
and Nithiin will come and
And
you
then,
will help at that place. That's the story, right?
I don't know. You tell me. I'm not saying anything.
So when compared to like your filmography, like Kantara, I think at the time when Kantara shooted, you expected that that much of huge response, or those awards, those response. Even Telugu also,
Yes, yes.
many people have watched Kantara,
Yes.
like it was జస్ట్
Yeah,
awful మూవీ
yeah,
కదా.
yes.
సో ఎలా అనిపించింది మీకు అప్పుడు షూట్ చేసిన తర్వాత
Yes.
ఆ రెస్పాన్స్ వచ్చిన దానికి? ఐ థింక్ యూ హ్యావ్ గట్ ఎమర్జింగ్ అవార్డ్స్ కూడా వచ్చాయి కదా. ఎలా
I mean, we did not expect, honestly. That wasn't something that we expected. We were just like how we're today hoping and praying that, you know, we've given our soul into the movie and it does well. Same thing we were doing back then. And the reception that we released in Telugu was tremendous. For the Kannada, like, you know, when we released it as a Kannada film, only Telugu audience were watching it. And then after, like, you know, in Karnataka, it was like the first day went, and then the second day. By the third day, it became like this household conversation and discussion that was
In the
happening
whole industry
in Karnataka. And what happened was, like, if I watched the movie, I used to go tell my friend. And that friend could be a Telugite, he could be a Tamilian or anybody. And they would want to go and watch the movie. That's how the movie, you know, crossed all languages and borders. And Telugu, our opening was very, very big.
Very huge,
Yeah. And thanks to, you know, our production house also, because in a span of like a week or 2 weeks,
2 weeks, I think
they
they have
dubbed every language and they released it again. So
you got many DMs after that movie,
yeah,
right?
I got DMs and
Hi
then,
Leela, hi.
Yeah, they still call me Leela only. So that to be recognized by a character is something that is always nice. That you know, people probably won't recognize me if they see me in Kantara. They see me now, they probably won't recognize me. Say Kantara, they'll know Leela means they'll
Leela,
definitely know. So I'm very, very grateful, and the love that the Telugu
appreciation.
audience, or because, you know, mainly it started off because of the Kannada audience, like putting the movie up there. They celebrated Kantara so much. So all the other states were like, wait, what is happening?
What is
Which
happening?
movie is
What
this
is
in
Kantara?
Karnataka? Yeah, what is this everybody talking
I
about?
think everyone look at
Yeah,
Kantara at that time.
Yeah,
right?
so and then every other state also wanted to watch, and then
they dubbed into all languages,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it
And
was
nationwide
huge,
it became,
film.
yeah.
And after that, I think vaccine war kuda you
Yes,
did wonderful
yes,
role.
yes, yes.
And ఇప్పుడు next you are going to banger with Thammudu కదా.
Yes.
సో ఇప్పుడు మీ ఫిల్మోగ్రఫీ అంటే ఎలా చూస్ చేసుకుంటున్నారు? లైక్ ఒక ఫిల్మ్ కి ఒక వేరియేషన్ అవ్వచ్చు. ఇప్పుడు దీంట్లో మీరు హార్స్ రైడింగ్ నేర్చుకున్నారు, ఫైట్స్ ఉన్నాయి,
Yes.
అండ్ ఆల్రెడీ మీరు, నాకు తెలిసింది ఏంటంటే మీరు ఒక నేషనల్ లెవెల్ స్విమ్మర్ అని.
yes.
సో ఇన్ని క్వాలిటీస్ ఉండడం వల్ల ఐ థింక్ ఇట్ విల్ బి మోర్ అడ్వాంటేజ్ టు యూ ఫర్ capture all the movies from all sides.
I think it is an advantage for sure. Also because I fit into any character. Like even I chose Yuva in Kannada also. It was because I had I've never done a commercial song, because it's always been montages or some character like that. In that I had a commercial song. So I got to experience the entire, that experience of a commercial song, going to Leh Ladakh, shooting just the song. So that was a different experience altogether. So every movie has this, and it was also that I was being shown in like a college girl character. So any character that is probably something that I haven't done before, I'd be very, very excited. Even for example, Thammudu, I've never had a character that talks this much. She talks a lot. The character is and like I said, if she talks also, it's not simply she talks. She talks in a
she's
very
odd, I think.
No, she's very quirky. Like she's very weird. Like you would have seen. You watched Friends, right? Have you watched Friends, the series?
No.
In English? Okay. There's this. Probably your audience will know. So there's a character called Phoebe there. She's something like that. She's little mad, like does her own thing. Somebody is telling something, she'll be telling something else. Even in your friend
Then how
circle.
it related to the main core actually?
That's the part that you'll have to go watch how it gets
I think
related.
in that banger itself they have mentioned like కొంచెం మీరు కమాండ్ చేస్తుంటారు కదా with mic some orderings or you will give
I'm telling them like, Velipo, don't come here, go. That's what I'm saying. But why am I saying that? You will have to watch it on
Definitely
4th
on
of July.
4th, definitely will.
Yeah, but she's little like that. Her character is written in a very... Sir was saying that writing my character, he enjoyed the most writing Ratna because she's funny. She's little, she's funny, she's quirky, she's mad, she's emotional, and she's connected to Ambar Godgu, her village. She loves her horse. So her village. So she has her own life and how she tries to, navigate through all of that. So it's a very well written
working
character.
experience with Nithiin garu ante em cheptaru?
It was so with Nithiin garu, I worked for 2 hours one day.
2 hours only in one day.
Yes, that's all. That's all I worked with Nithiin garu for the entire film.
Only 2 hours in a day?
Yeah.
Apart from you have no shootings with him or
So that
no meetings with him?
That you see.
Okay,
There's a love track, there's all of that, but while shooting, like actual shooting, I shot with him for 2 hours one day. He's a very nice person, very grounded, very simple, doesn't have this over the board character, very easy to work with basically. It was nice for, like, I think I was telling Nithiin garu that I've spent more time with him while promoting the movie than I did while shooting. Yeah,
సో ఇక్కడ మీకు ఐ థింక్ ఇది ఫస్ట్ టైం అనుకుంటా కదా తెలుగు ప్రాపర్ గా వచ్చి ఇక్కడ షూట్ చేయడం, అంటే ఆఫటర్ కాంతారా ప్రమోషన్స్ లో గాని రామోజీ.
Yes, all of that experience shooting it, like when I came into the industry, everybody spoke about Ramoji Film City so much. They'll be like, oh, they shot Bahubali there, the set is there, so many movies are being me staying in Ramoji and shooting will be like
so actually you have seen some statement from recently Kajol did like some scaries there in Ramoji Film City. You do you know that?
No, I have no idea.
Do you felt anything scary in there?
No, we had a good time. We watched the Bahubali set and I loved it. The voices also, they still play there. So Mahishmati, all that music still comes. So we had a fun time. I always wanted to go see, even as a kid. Because when Ramoji back then it opened, they had that Snow World and Snow City or something. And everybody used to talk about it when I was in school. And I was like, I want to go. I never could. Finally, because of this, I've ended up in Ramoji. And we used to, my mother and I, we used to go on a walk together. Yes, yes, that's her mom. So both of us used to go on a walk together in Ramoji and come back. So we had a good time.
So actually I have seen some post ante your father, about your father.
Yes.
He's a police officer actually.
Yes.
Mere oka post lo em mention chesarante even at that time and now also I am child, but just small increase in height and
yeah.
So how he feel proud of you, like after Kantara you're doing films or works?
Yes.
Have he seen you from the child and now you're growing and doing many things? Ela anpistadi aniki?
He's always been so as when we were child, it was my mother who was completely taking care of us, because my dad, as a cop, he loved his job so much. He was very invested. Like most of the cases in Karnataka that were celebrated and all of that, he's been a part of it. He was part of the Veerap. He was also, when they went, he was also part of the Veerappan case. A lot of cases. So, like like as a family, if we go for some function or something, my mother keeps telling us, not only her, for your father also people will come asking selfies, because he did a series of interviews on YouTube.
Yeah. I think I have seen few clips.
Yeah.
I don't know Kannada.
So,
I can't able
he
to
talks proper
crack
Kannada.
it what, but I don't know.
So he's spoken about his cases and people listen to it like, you know, like a podcast, they listen to it.
Even he spoke about recent cases also, right?
Yeah,
Few
he
things.
talks about, like, he's on the news, he goes and he attends all of the news debates and all of that, he talks about it. So my dad, like, he does all of that.
Maybe sometimes it will be affect you or
No, nothing like
huh?
that. So
His
yes,
profession is different.
whatever he does personally, professionally, that he does is very separate, and like what I do is very separate. And thankfully everybody, even in
Will
Karnataka,
understand.
yeah, and they don't, you know, come and they don't ask him or they don't ask me. They've been very professional when it comes to that. They're very kind enough also. And but yeah, my dad is for the entire Tamudu shoot, he was along with me in Araku.
Oh,
So sir used to tell, because we were shooting down in the valley, the set was there, we had to climb up for everything. So my dad also used to climb up and come along with me. He's over 60 now, he's 65, but if you look
but
at
still
him,
active.
yeah,
And
very active. Like he does every work that's there. He's very active, very healthy, touch wood, God's grace. So sir Venu sir used to keep asking me once, yeah, sir, what's your age? My dad said, sir, I'm 64. He said, what? You're 64? Like, you climb up and down like
if
that?
he knows Priya, he would have cast him in for this movie. I think.
He's also acted. So he also acts in movies. He's doing one with Raj sir now. He did one with Pramod Shetty
Oh,
sir.
nice.
Yeah, so he also acts.
As a police officer? Or?
Yes, as a police officer only he acts. So he's also enjoying his retirement. He's written like about 9-10 books he's written now. He does podcasts.
I think you got this energy from him.
Yeah, I did.
Maybe.
Yeah. No, a lot of people tell me that that the energy has come down from there. The curiosity to learn something also has come from there. And he's also this person that something happens, he won't think much. He'll be like, okay, come on, let's go, let's move on to the next one. We'll do bigger things in life. So I think that nature is carried on. So he's been like, him, my mom, my sister, everybody, like, they try to adjust according to my schedule. They've all been very
supportive.
Yeah, very supportive, everybody.
యాక్చువల్లీ మీరు చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి ఐ థింక్ కెచ్చా సుదీప్ ఫ్యాన్ అనుకుంటా
Yes,
బాగా. ఐ థింక్ యూ విల్ వాచ్ బిగ్ బాస్ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ హిమ్ అని కూడా
My mother more than anything, she loves Sudeep sir so much. So in my family, two people that, like, if the movie is released, no, in Karnataka, that we will go watch. One used to be Appu sir. But after he passed away, my mother has, she avoids. She just can't take it, so she avoids.
She'll cry,
yeah,
maybe.
she more than, she just doesn't. She's not digested. It's very difficult, so she doesn't watch and she can't take it. So anything, like, for example, recently Max released. We went and watched in the theater. Then Appu re-release happened. I went and told her, come, I'm going
Please.
to watch. Come with me. She said, no, I want to go watch. I can't watch.
Maybe she can't take
Yeah,
it.
she can't. So I think, like, if you ask me who watches more movies, it's my sister and my mom who watches the most movies. So what, like, my sister had her NEET exam.
Okay.
And then the previous day, my mother and her, like, my mother has told her, come, we'll go watch a movie and come. Enough, you've studied for 3 hours, we'll go watch and come. So the previous day, they've gone, watched it, come. So they used to go
Before exam, they went to the...
So my mother and my sister, before Corona especially, because after Corona, she went off to hostel to study and I got busy. Before that, at least twice in a week, they used to go watch a movie in the theater and come. Any movie. So probably, like, you wouldn't have heard names also, or probably it wouldn't last 1 week also in the theater. Even those, they would go enjoy the movie and come. In my house, my mom is like somebody who will watch the movie, enjoy. Only if we ask her, like, what did you think of the movie? How, now that I'm in the industry, she thinks, she's critical.
Okay.
She'll tell, this could have been better. This, like, from audience point of view, she'll tell, yeah, this I didn't enjoy much. This was better. Before though, nothing. Go enjoy. Yeah, nice movie. Yeah, nice movie.
So she is most, I think, critic for you.
Yes,
I think.
yes.
How
she will tell, even my dad for that matter, during, like, if they're sitting near the monitor or anything, and if I have to go ask, the director will say, and then if my dad will, after everything, he'll come and say, this, if you had put little more energy, you know, it could have been better.
Okay.
It's okay.
At the time itself, they used to correct.
No. Not when the director is directing, they will not say anything. They will simply sit and watch. After I go back home, like when we're, you know, after pack up, when we are going back, they'll tell, probably this, if you could have done this, it would have been
You
nice.
have some
Yeah,
better-
little more energy if you would have given. So yeah, I get like, you know, all like updates. I'll get like critique. I mean, they're there. They're very honest with the craft that I do. They will tell me
Even they
what I
troll
like.
you.
They will. My mother, if you put her in front of the camera, she will keep making fun of me only. My father also, he'll. Is, for me, I think that I have the nature that whatever I've done is not enough. There has to be something bigger that I need to do. I need to grow bigger, need to do bigger movies, bigger characters. I think that's because from what I've seen from my parents, they'll tell, yeah, this hit happened. So what next? So they keep, you know, they make sure that I keep growing and growing and growing. So both of them, they'll, in my house, no special treatment, nothing for me.
For you.
Yeah, nothing like that. They don't treat me anything specially.
They
I
won't
have to
treat
go.
you as a heroine or
No,
something.
no way, not at all.
And recently, actually, you are a hardcore fan of RCB, right?
Yeah,
So that
I am. I'm
you
so
have shared many videos regarding
yes.
RCB matches,
Yes,
everything.
yes,
but
yes.
that one incident made.
Yes, I was
everyone
there
to-
on that day actually.
You went to the ground,
Yes,
huh?
yes. No, we didn't go. So what happened? We were supposed to go. We got late. My cousins and my friends, we were all supposed to go. My sister also was there. My cousin, brothers, everybody.
in the stadium itself.
No, we didn't go. So we got late. We were supposed to go there by 4. I had some meeting that happened, so we got late and we reached there by I think 5:36-ish we went. So we couldn't go inside, so we parked the car near UB City. We took an auto and we were going. Right when we were supposed to enter through gate 12. So I had tickets and permission to go through gate. That was the main gate. So as soon as we were entering, the police started doing lathi charge. And then I'm like, so because by then the stampede had already happened.
Already happened.
Yeah, and we didn't know because we weren't at home to watch the news.
There is
So,
no
yeah, we
communication or
did not
something.
have any idea about what's happening. I said, sir, we like, you know, the gate 12, I need to get there. We went near gate 12 and then that person said, then the police also said, because gate 12 is the bigger gate in Chinnaswamy Stadium. That's where the ambulance can come through and go.
Okay.
Other gates you can't get the ambulance near the stadium. So they said the ambulance is coming. If you wait for 5 more minutes, then you know you can go inside. But then we were like, no, after all of this has happened, it's okay. Like we don't want to. So we left. So we had gone there because I think that celebration that we wanted to see what's happening inside the stadium and be a part of it, but because of the, you know, all the stampede that happened and people losing lives and all of that, so we said no, see, because it won't be right after that for us to enter the stadium. So all my cousin brothers, my sister, everybody, we came back. After we came back to UB City. We were sitting in a cafe. That time on the news we saw that, you know, like the stampede has happened and so many people have died. For us, when we went there near the gate, they told us that, you know, 3 people are very serious. That's about it. We did not know how many people more than that have died or they've passed away. After we came back and watched on the news is when we got to know. And then my mom, everybody called and said, are you okay? And then some, you know, the YouTubers, YouTube channel took a video of that and then they made something out of that also. So we were like, okay, I mean, I've never spoken about it on purpose because what happened to us, we know, and what our intentions and conscience was. So I was like, okay, you guys go do what you have to do. But I mean, it was very, very hurting to see that because everybody wanted to be there to celebrate that. That's it. Yeah, that's it. And considering the mass fandom that RCB has, I think so many people came there to celebrate and it's very sad and very sorry for
on
them.
duty on that
No,
day?
my dad is retired. He retired
at
4
that
years
time.
ago. He wasn't there. So he was also saying that, you know what, it shouldn't have happened the way it did. And it's very, very sad that, you know, that parents and, you know, families losing all of that. It's something that can never be. You can't tell them. All you can say is we're really sorry that it happened. That's all.
So what kind of projects you expecting in future, or like you have many talents we discussed, right? So after Thammudu,
yeah, I have a few narrations that have happened, and probably if it falls into everything, it's ongoing. So
in Kannada or
in Kannada, I'm shooting 2. So if everything falls into place, probably we'll like by the end of this year, I'll finish 2 in Telugu and 1 in Tamil.
వాట్ అబౌట్ కాంతారా 2?
I'm not a part of that. It's the prequel. Kantara prequel is coming.
బట్ అట్లీస్ట్ యూ
October.
హ్యావ్ సమ్ సీన్స్.
I have no. I'm not a part of it at all. So I have no idea like how it is, how it looks.
Even you have some ideas.
No,
they
I
can share to
don't.
you, right?
I really
You know how
don't.
good you are at
No,
that
no,
production,
no.
and you know how much contact with Rishabh garu.
No. I really have no idea about it.
Hmm.
They're all, I think, for the past 2 years, they're all shooting and they're doing really hard to bring a good movie. So I have no idea about it. So October, I think they're going to come, and yeah, it's going to be. Of course, all of you have loved it before, so yes.
So finally, like you have very good experience with Thammudu kada. So to the Telugu audience, what you gonna share, like whenever అంటే ఒక కన్నడలో వచ్చిన కాంతార ఫిలింని ఇంత ఆదరించి ఇంత మంచి హిట్ చేసిన ప్రజలు ఇప్పుడు తమ్ముడుతో ఒక మంచి సినిమాతో 4th రాబోతున్నారు. సో వాట్ యూ గోనా సే టు ద ఆడియన్స్ ఆర్ ఫ్యాన్స్?
I mean, we've again after Kantara, you'll see me in Tamudu as a straight Telugu movie. As a Telugu amma, you'll probably see me. And Ratna, yes, her name is Ratna. You'll have fun watching Ratna on screen, and hopefully you give us a lot of love. You've given a lot of love already. So 4th of July, come to the theatres and watch Thammudu. We've done, I think the team has put a lot of effort to give you a good movie, a great movie. You'll definitely enjoy it, and go tell others also to come and watch. So 4th of July in theatres near you, Thammudu. Please do come and watch.
All the best for
Thank
your
you,
future
thank
projects,
you,
and
thank you
we are
so
waiting
much.
for more films, and
Yes.
filmography should increase like
Yeah.
nothing. And
It will.
thank you,
Thank
thanks
you.
so much. And end చెప్పడానికి ఏం చెప్పాలి కన్నడలో, లైక్ బాయ్ ఆర్ సెండ్ ఆఫ్?
ధన్యవాదಗಳು.
ధన్యవాదాలు. ఇన్
Yeah.
తెలుగు ఇట్స్ ధన్యవాదాలు.
Oh, okay.
Oh nice, I know Kannada. From next interview itself I'll do Kannada.
I will talk in Telugu that time.
Thank you so much, and it was nice interacting with you, and all the best for July 4th.
Thank you
This
so
is Sharat signing off from TeluguOne.